Hello and good morning, YouTube. So it is 1:05 a.m. Monday, July 31st, 2023, and it's very much a Monday morning for me, not a Sunday night. Yeah, Sunday was a horrible day. Sunday night was a horrible time. And other than spending a little bit of time with April, which was nice. Unfortunately, it was soiled by Priscilla being with her. But anyway, and I left my Slim Jims and my Mountain Dew in the damn backseat of her car. So as I explained in the last video, she gave me a ride out over to my car where it died on a pizza delivery that was my third out of 4. It was my fourth delivery. It was my third one that didn't tip me. Third one on a credit card that didn't tip me. Which totally at that point had me feeling I was wasting my time anyway. But dang, I got something in my teeth bugging me. It's been storming a little bit. Definitely have been some rain coming down, and I've heard some lightning and thunder while I was laying in bed before I went ahead and decided to head out. So anyway, as I mentioned in the last video, April had jumper cables in the back seat and was ready to give me a jump start, and I figured I'd give the car a try just to see if it would start by itself, and it did just fine. And when I get home, it started up just fine as well. I still have no idea what the problem is, and it could certainly come back again. And I said I wasn't going to drive the car until I could get to Rob's shop with it and have him figure out what the hell the deal is with it. But the bottom line is I'm really, really, really tight on money. I feel like somewhere I explained it, but I'm not 100% sure, and nobody's able to really watch all of these, so it bears repeating. Generally speaking, the way I've been covering my storage rent, which went up this month, by the way, the way I've been planning on covering my storage rent is with my Wells Fargo credit card. And Wells Fargo, without any warning or explanation, most likely through an algorithm, decided to reduce my credit limit, available credit, from, I think it was something like 9,600 or something like that. They dropped it down to just a few dollars above what I have currently, what the balances I'm currently carrying. Which means that basically that my credit card went from having thousands of dollars available on it to maxed out overnight without warning. Thanks, assholes. Thanks for that. And this doubly sucks because I'm not really sure where my Wells Fargo debit card is right now. And on those occasions when the debit card gets misplaced, generally I always have the option of just swiping the credit card and just bouncing some funds over to it using the online banking app. But no, I don't have that option right now. So I was feeling pretty good because I had my rent covered. My rent, my apartment rent, which is due tomorrow. Tomorrow being Tuesday, it is technically early Monday morning right now. Feeling good I had that covered. And now I've got to cover my storage rent, which, off the top of my head, I'm not sure how much it is. Nor am I 100% sure how much it's going to be, because whatever, if I go through my online banking and look at how much it was, it's gone up, but I'm not 100% sure how much it's gone up. I figured that was numbers I wouldn't have to really worry about. It would just automatically come off a credit card, and I'd look at it and go, well, God, this sucks. And, but whatever, it just is what it is, something I have to deal with it. Now, I don't know how much extra money I need to get, so all I know is I just need to hustle and get it. as I think I also mentioned yesterday, but I think it bears repeating, is when I got up in the morning, Priscilla was not in bed with me. And I say that in her bed. She was not in her bed with me. She was curled up with all the clutter and crap she's got on her couch, which is wrapped up with kind of a plastic thing, so it's crinkly and completely not something I can even sit on, let alone lie down on. Apparently she really detests actually being in bed with me. Any question why I'm like kind of wanting someone else, just be someone else nearby and available and interested. So anyway, at one point she came in. I kind of went in there, was kind of touching on her a little bit. She was just listening. And she woke up and held my hand, and it was kind of sweet for the most part. And I was working on editing some video on my iPhone, since I woke up alone on my iPhone in her bedroom. And so she kind of got, at one point, like, it seemed like she was doing something else, so I climbed back in the bed and tried to make a little bit more progress at it. And then she came in and joined me fully naked, which was pretty awesome. It's like pulling teeth trying to get her to do that, and suddenly there she is, face down, ass up. Very nice. And so I roll over and climb on top of her, which is, yeah, it's really nice. I mean, in spite of her weight gain in recent years and complete disinterest in, you know, going to the gym or adjusting your diet and doing anything about it, still looks really good to me, face down and stuff. And so I roll over and climb on top of her, and that's feeling like it's leading to something really good. And it's like, well, you know, we gotta move my TV. Okay, it's fine. Well, we don't have time for this. Oh, there's definitely time for this. Oh, well, we also don't have time for this and move the TV. I said, well, we have time for this. We have time for this. And he said, well, we need to move the TV first. Okay, cool. I said, okay, cool. Okay, cool. Fine. Let's do it. So we get the TV moved fairly quickly. And then I head back into the bedroom. Like, the TV is moved. Cool. Let's do the other thing that we barely have time to do. I go in the bedroom. And I wait. There's not much time for me to do the anti-wait part. So I go back in, and she's moving little tiny things around in the living room that are not the TV. The TV's been moved. She's moving other shit around. Shit that she can move after I leave. She's got all day. Well, apparently she had all day. Didn't have all day because she had made plans with April that I knew nothing about. Which, of course, were more important than, you know, carrying through with a quickie with me. So I could, like, I don't know, maybe be in a better frame of mind when I have a day from hell at Domino's and nobody is tipping me, and then my car fucking decides not to start. Because I straight up, for me as a man, if I got some in the morning, whatever else shit goes wrong, I'm just like, whatever, I'm going because I got some in the morning. I'm in a much better frame of mind to deal with it. Whereas, starting the morning sexually frustrated because she got me turned on by laying there face down, ass up, and I climbed on her, but then came up with, you know, some bullshit excuse as to why, oh, you don't have time for it. We do, but let's do this first. Okay, that's fine. We have time for it. And then, in the time that we have for it, she's decided she's going to move a bunch of bullshit around her living room. Yeah. Well, the time she finally came in there, we didn't have time for it. And, you know, by the time she comes in there, I'm getting dressed because I have to head out the door. Because the time that we had for it, she spent moving bullshit around her living room. It wasn't the TV because we'd already moved the TV. I'm like, well, I said, are you going to be able to at least least be able to finish what we started. Started here. I come back after work. And she said, oh yeah, well, what time do you get off? I had no idea my car was going to go to shit. That was an unexpected. She said, yeah, we got... And I said, well, what time do you get off work? And of course, I had to look at the JPEG image of my schedule because I have trouble remembering schedules when they're irregular. I need consistency. And I got a feeling if I tell Samantha this, she's just going to get upset and feel like I'm talking down to her. I get it. Fast food schedules and food service schedules tend to vary based on predictions to try to keep labor down, based on, when predictions of when they expect the business is going to be. But it's a struggle for me to keep it to flex around an inconsistent schedule. So far, I'm not being very happy being back at Domino's. I question how long I'm going to stick with it. Another day, anyway, I'm not. Yesterday at Domino's was absolutely hell. Absolute fucking hell. And the day before, my tips were absolute shit. I generally enjoyed the shift, but my tips are absolute shit. So it didn't make financial sense for me to be there putting wear and tear and burning gas in my car. Anyway, I think I was supposed to get off at 8 o'clock. Or maybe 9 o'clock. I'm not sure. I said inconsistent schedules. I have trouble remembering them. I had to look it up. Whatever time it was, 8 or 9. Priscilla said, "Oh yeah, that's plenty early enough. Just come over when you get off. I'll be right here and ready for this." And I'm like, "Cool, all right." Getting my hopes up, giving me some expectations of something I have a physical need for. And mind you, I'm like extra frustrated because she got me all, turned on by being face down, ass up, and letting me climb on top. Because I'm moving a TV with a fucking heart on it. So, she's doing all kinds of bending over and stuff, which isn't helping that situation. So, well, she left with April when her and April came to pick me up. And I went home in my car. I'm not sure what time it was. I want to say 6:30. So, maybe 3 hours before the time that she was going to be home and supposedly already going to be home. I was not made aware of any plans that she had to not be at home. But I was given plans of after work to go join her in bed and that she was going to be at home there waiting for me. Well, since her and April were still doing other stuff, like they dropped me off at my car started up. I drove back home, shot video of that. Y'all saw that. Hopefully, if not, open up the channel. It's the next video before this one. So she, I realized I left my Mountain Dew and my brand new box of not even open yet Slim Jims in the back of her car. Texted her about it. By her, I mean April. I think I texted Priscilla too, and April didn't answer after a while. Well, I don't know, a couple hours later, I forget what time it is. I forget what time it was. They ended up showing up in front of my place. Not that it makes a big deal that they went in front, but I much prefer going in and out the back door. But that's a separate thing. But they show up in front of my place, and I get dressed, throw on some shorts, roll out, and it's 1:20. I'm supposed to be at HelloFresh at 1:30. I think I got this. I'm at 75th Avenue. And let's not forget, I have that 5 or is it 10-minute leeway. And I already got beverages in me, so I don't need to stop anywhere. Although I haven't been doing good at making use of my sip and save, but I ain't got time to play Circle K roulette right now. So, but yeah, they both come over. Because supposedly they were finished with their grocery shopping they were doing or whatever. Whatever girl shit they were doing. Other guys, for all I know. There's no reason for me to think that. I'm sorry. My mind just wanders into dark places. Because if she's not getting it from me, who is she getting it from, right? So, but I know April's not interested in getting it from me because I'm her best friend's boyfriend. I'm forbidden fruit. Grr. April did at least give me a really nice warm hug after my car started right back up, which is more than I got from Priscilla. So yeah, I thought maybe Priscilla was going to come into my place, but I could see her not wanting to stay there because she knows that my car is not necessarily capable of taking her home. So she left with April to go, God knows where. But I'm expecting, we never canceled our plans to finish her face down ass hub activities that she got me all aroused with in the morning that she didn't follow through with because she was more interested in moving small things around the living room. I'm expecting she's going to call me or text me. Now, at some point, I did doze off. I was working on editing the next chapter of my vlog. I did finish the one that was uploaded. It ended up not uploading. The Wi-Fi that I get over Domino's is so absolutely shitty. It doesn't matter whether you use the one that's Cox or the one that's Domino's. It's got such a shitty upload speed that it ended up not uploading until after I got home, even though I had it uploading literally for hours on my iPhone, which is why I was using Obamaphone 5 to try to do the pizza delivery app thing with. So at that point, I started working on the next chapter of my vlog, which required like splitting it in parts, and stabilizing some of it, and a lot of uploading and downloading. And at this point, I'm putting a lot more time into the editing process. I don't know if it's necessarily making that much better looking of videos, but I'm feeling better about it. But it is more time consuming. But anyway, I'm kind of starting on that, and I was working on that before April came back with my Slim Jims and my Mountain Dew. Oh, and let's be honest, trying to relieve some stress on my own, since Priscilla couldn't make the time, even though we had the time to do that in the morning. We decided instead to move a little shit around her fucking apartment after we moved the TV, after I helped her move the TV, after I held up my end of the bargain and did what I said I was going to do for her. So installing the XNXX app on my daughter's blue phone. She hasn't been asking me for that phone back. In fact, I haven't heard from her except for once. I forget what day she was wanting me to bring all this stuff over to this rehab house place that she's at somewhere in Laveen, but God knows when I have time for that sort of thing, or what time I can even do it. I don't think she understands just how much I work. So I question if she's ever worked more than a 20-hour week in her life. Anyway, between me taking care of myself because my so-called girlfriend can't seem to be bothered doing it, and working on video editing, I ended up dozing off. Obviously, just for the record, I dozed off on the video editing stuff, just, listening, sometimes just like listening to the sound of my voice, listening for parts where, that I'm stammering, I need to edit that, or should edit that, and then I was out. I'm not sure how many hours I slept for, but the point was I was expecting her to call me back and say, hey, come over, I'm ready for you now. Text me, call me, whatever. I'll wake up for that. Well, eventually I woke back up and texted her. I'm like, well, I guess you changed your mind about that. Should have expected that. And granted, the tone of my text was pretty negative, but I mean, that's the whole situation. Like, just, that's what it always is with her. She builds my hopes up and then disappoints. Builds my hopes up and gets me turned on and disappoints. Gets me excited and disappoints. When I think of her, the first word that comes to my mind is sexual disappointment, which I guess that's 2 words. So I guess I could sum it up as just disappointment. That's not the first word that should come to your mind when you think of your significant other. It just isn't. Shouldn't be in there at all. So, I'm just ready to start slinging boxes over here. Get my mind off of this bullshit and earn me some real money, since I'm not earning real money at Domino's. And unlike Domino's, where I gotta wait for a bullshit fucking minimum wage bi-weekly paycheck, this is like $18 an hour, and it'll be in my bank account like by tomorrow sometime, most likely, without taxes taken out of it. Oh, you better be nicer to Samantha. She'll cut your hours. God, I hope so I can work some jobs that actually pay. Because this is fucking wasting my time. It's trashing my car. Pizza's good, though. Kinda. Anyway, I woke up. She texted me back. And I'm like, well, you want me to come over now? And then fucking silence on that. Anyway, edited a little more video, got a little bit more sleep. Woke up, was working on an editing video, and I got a notice to come down here and work for HelloFresh. In fact, it actually popped up as me being preferred. It actually saw, one view in the app, I saw that they had me in as a preferred Wonoloer. So, which is fine. I already know I'm preferred here. That's not news. But it's the first time I've seen it displayed as such in the app, which was pretty cool. Oh, fuck me. I forgot the Amazon safety vest that I normally wear. Oh, God. Oh, my daughter's fucking garbage in the back of my car. She still wants me to bring some of this stuff to her. She's lucky I haven't just stopped at the side of the road and just fucking thrown it all in her dumpster. She was carrying all this garbage strapped to her fucking walker as if it was a shopping cart. At least the sun and the heat has finally killed the smell, so that's something. Got my forklift speaker, it's fully charged, so I got some tunes for the night. I swapped out the SD card, so I'm not listening to the same stuff I listened to the other night. That's a good thing. Okay, I got all my phones. I'm going to work. If there was any point I was trying to finish, I ain't got time for it, but thanks for watching.